Hello, welcome to On Shift. This is your host, Brad, as always. Today we're going to be talking about a very serious story about one of my experiences when I was doing a post in a very high-end neighborhood, but it was after dark, and after dark, high-end neighborhoods are just a magnet for crime. You ever seen Spider-Man? Stuff like that. You'll know that after dark, like it's a free for all a lot of times out there, especially in a big city. Um, so in this particular case, um, I was on patrol one particular night, and there was this lady. I guess she was waiting for a ride or a taxi, what have you. I'm not 100% sure what she was waiting on, but it was the middle of the night. It was very late, obviously, and she was waiting in a very dimmed lighting situation, and the light was just terrible. It's just probably worse than what I have going on back here. Um, it was very dark, and she was sitting on the side of this very high-end tower, high rise. It was like blocking any of the city lights, and there was no lower lights. And she was sitting in a spot that was very dark. And apparently, the Uber or the taxi or whoever she was waiting for told her to wait there. And here comes me. I'm coming around the corner, and I tell the lady, "Look, you can come over here in the light. I'll stand with you. You can come in my office. You can just, change the address over here. Tell them pick you up over there." I talked to this lady for a good 2 or 3 minutes. And when I'm done talking to this lady, I'm walking away because I have to continue the post. I cannot convince this lady to go someplace safer. She was very stubborn and didn't want to listen. And she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay." And I was trying to plead with her to go somewhere more safe, and she was just not hearing what I had to say. And I was trying to explain to her, "Look, I've been doing this for many years. You're carrying a purse, you're carrying luggage. It looks like you're traveling. This isn't the best part of town, especially at night. Very dim lighting." And lo and behold, the second I walked away, I get around the corner. God, imagine like a big square box, but like really tall. And I get around the curved side of that building where I'm going to be no longer seen because it's so dark and the lighting is just terrible. Some guy comes out with a knife and robs her at knife point. And I'm going to do my rounds. I'm security. I'm doing my little dig it post stamps. So I'm writing a report on a light that was going out in the building that I was being, I was a supervisor in this particular location. And I came back around probably like 2 or 3 minutes later, and it's already done, and the lady is sitting there crying. It's like this. She was saying, "Oh, I should have listened to you. Should have went on," and it was this. I don't know what, but she just, for some reason, and I told her, explained to her, "Look, this isn't the good part. You shouldn't be waiting over here, please." And she didn't listen. And then right when I walked around the corner, she was robbed. And afterwards, she finally agreed to, like, "Hey, okay, I'll wait." And the guy still didn't show up. Her taxi or her Uber, whoever she was waiting for, still didn't show up. He showed up well after the cops already came and took a report, and I had to put a report in because it happened on the property I was doing security with, and I brought it in, and cops came, made a report. So, security tip for this video is sometimes if a security guard or an officer is telling you to do something, it's probably for a good reason. So you probably should listen to them. That would be my tip for the day, because not every police officer and every security guard is how you see them on the internet or on the news or on Fox News. They're not largely here to come harass you. They're not here to try like beating you up or tasering you for no reason. What you don't see in those videos is probably the other half of what really happened, or you don't know what occurred beforehand. And the only thing you see is a clip of like some officer with zero context like harassing people, and it's not always the case. So this is still up to you. We cannot force you to do anything that you're not gonna want to comply with. I mean, it's just definitely listen, but always keep what they say with a salt of grain. If something feels too fishy, use your best judgment. And if you ever have a question, leave a comment down below, and I'll do my best to get to them and answer them. First come, first served basis.